it says in Jeremiah 17:5, cursed be the man that trusteth in man and make it flesh his arm.
Flesh is arm. They made, and flesh is corruptible. You made corruption your strength, man. You strengthened yourself in Egypt. Flesh, man. That's what I said. Flesh and blood will not inherit the kingdom.
That's right.
One of the things I like, when you read Job, about from chapters 38 to the end, the Most High, when I was reading it, I was like, wow. It goes to Job, if you can do this,
Yeah, exactly.
and he goes up from he come up with the first thing, you just know that no one can do it. And the Most High rolls off like a list of things. And then he goes to him, if you can do this, then I'll say you're right and can save you. You know what I'm saying?
So you said that again. So what part?
From chapters 38 to around 40, the Most High is
Reading out a list of
things. He said to
like
Job, like,
impossible
if you can do this, and he says, oh, jump up to the sky, or grab Leviathan by the neck. He goes, if you can do all these things, then at the end of it, he goes, if you can do this, then I'll say you're right and can save you. You know what I'm saying? But from the first thing, you know, you can't do nothing.
You can't. Because you can't do none of those things. Can't do none of those things.
Like, I just thought, bad. That's impressive, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I said a multitude is not saved by a host. A mighty man will not be saved by his strength. The Lord is the Most High, basically. You know, our people, we've lost our innate
spiritual ability, our connection.
We've lost it because we've been nurtured by the serpent. We've been nurtured by the carnal man, by the natural man.
Exactly.
We've been nurtured by Esau, the so-called white man. The white man,
we cleave
he's the
onto
fool.
our enemy.
Pardon?
We cleave onto our enemy.
Cleave onto our enemies, right? And our enemies, he doesn't believe in God.
No.
So when you've been born and raised in a society which teaches you to go to school, to trust in maths, English, science, all these things.
Yeah.
And you grow up, man, you lose that childlike faith that you once had.
I want to add something to your statement. So you said he doesn't believe in God. Actually, he believes that he is God. He replaces God with himself. So it's even deeper than that. Because if he was an atheist, you may be able to use logic and convince him. But he's not an atheist.
But when they say he's God, he believes that in his own power. Like,
that's right.
He believes that the Assyrian that was lifted up. It says that kind of acts boast itself against the
that's right.
Wilder.
That's right.
You can't do that. There's the power that's behind.
Or the potter analogy.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is what part of what I was saying. This is Job chapter 40, verse 10. Deck thyself now with majesty and excellency, and array thyself with glory and beauty. Cast abroad the rage of thy wrath, and behold everyone that is proud and abase him. Look on everyone that is proud and bring him low, and tread down the wicked in their place. Hide them in the dust together, and bind their faces in secret. Then will I also confess unto thee that thine own right hand can save thee.
See, that's like
Also bad.
when it says, can you measure the wind in your fist?
Exactly.
Can you weigh fire in the balance or something?
Exactly. There you go.
That's when you can find out the way the most.
There you go.
You know, that's
Is that in Ezra's?
Second Ezra's, yeah.
But let's go back to 2 Timothy, right? Because how are we? What makes us champions? Let me hear. This is on 1 John. What is it? 1 John 5, verse 4. For whatsoever is born of the Most High overcometh the world. And this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. So the Most High has given us the gift, given us the power to overcome. Right? Hold on.
It says, even our faith can't remember. Without faith, it's impossible to please the Most High, man.
That's right.
But it says, you have to believe that He's a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. You know what I'm saying?
I saw in the book where it says,
faith is the only way to cling to him. That's the only way. So this is John 3 verse 36. He that believeth on the Son have everlasting life. And he that believeth not the Son shall not see life. But the wrath of the Most High abideth on him. So you become victors by catering to the things that belong to the Most High. Because if you look at the people don't care about the Most High, man. People do not care about the Lord at all. Even these churches, man, they honor him with their mouth, but they go and seek after their covetousness, man. No one truly, sincerely trusts or caters to the things that belong to the Most High. Nobody. That's why I said that the Most High is not in all their thoughts. You know, people can go for a whole day and not think about the Most High, you know? Can you imagine that?
It's a balance because the Lord don't care about them. He said, let the multitude perish.
That's right, that's right.
So the same way they don't care about the Lord don't care
That's
about
right,
them.
that's
born in
right.
vain.
You laugh at their calamity.
A person could go for a whole week and not even meditate on the Most High. They don't even think about it. That's how demon. That's how.
You know,
demon
funny
feel
thing
you.
about a lot of people though, they'll go through a whole week without thinking about the Most High, and a car will lick them, or somebody will box them down, or something bad will happen to them. And what's the first person they think of then? Oh God, why is this happening to me?
Yeah, now they're in the hospital.
Exactly.
In bandages, and now they start thinking, well, it's a good thing God kept me. I could have been dead.
That's right, that's right.
Go on.
I also want to say as well that there was a football match that happened between England and Italy. And obviously Italy lost. But the thing I was meditating on was there was 3 Jakes that missed the penalties, man.
Oh no.
And now you've got a bunch of Edomites attacking Israelites because of what happened, man.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, 3 Jakes
Who
missed.
missed? Sterling didn't take one.
No, I think it was Saka, what's the other, and 2 light skinned brothers. One of them,
Sancho
see the
and-
one that was fighting for the food for the young children?
Yeah. Marcus Rashford.
Him, and they defiled his memorial.
With the football players.
Yeah.
I don't even know, but I don't even watch it.
No,
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
But the spiritual is man's words of the Lord, man. They don't understand the spiritual aspect of that game. The Most High put into their spirit to miss that.
That's right. The spirit of fair, yeah.
Free, the spirit is not what.
That's the curses.
We're important. So to show our people that, listen, we don't have no belonging in the Eastwood's world.
And also,
You just stop trying to join hand in hand, man.
that's what I was going to say. And
Is
also
it, yeah?
to stop cleaving unto your enemy.
Exactly, man. Trust it. Our people think, oh yeah, man, we're all together. Oh really?
And the thing is, those footballers, they have a lot of money, but you still look to them as niggas.
They're still
Yeah,
niggas
of
no matter
course.
what you do, man. And plus all of that is breadcrumbs anyway. Man.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? This is back in 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach. Having this truth, I'm gonna say this, having this truth, I see as a blessing. I would hate to not have this truth. To be like these people.
To be a bugger.
And then not realizing that there's a judgment waiting, man. I love that the Lord has chosen me. And I ain't shit. I've done sins that I think I'm not worthy, but the Lord still put me out here. But what can be hard at times, man, is just enduring with that same zeal, man. Sometimes you get weak, man.
Yeah, that's
Sometimes the flesh makes you weak, man. You know what I'm saying? And we feel it all the more because we know the laws and commandments, man. We know what we're not supposed to do. Niggas in the world don't know. So when they do it, they don't have no conscience towards the Most High. We feel it all the more because we know what the Most High don't like. So it's even bad when we commit a sin. We feel that shame
That's right.
more
That
than the
naked-
nigga in the world, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
They have no shame, man.
So when you commit a sin, that can really fuck up your spirit, man. That can fuck you up. I know that can fuck you up, man. That can make you feel like,
You know, whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, make
And
you feel
you know
welcome.
what happened? Satan plays on that, you know.
That's
Because
right.
the scripture speaks about, I don't know, like roughly paraphrasing, like we're more hard on ourselves when the Most High is willing to forgive us.
That's right.
So Satan will play on that, like, bro, look at you, bro. And you preach up
holding
right of
it
the
down.
Lord.
You're preaching to people
what I'm
and
saying?
you're not doing it.
Ridicule.
You know,
Exactly.
that's where. I was gonna say that's where you have to remember that. You know what? Pick myself back up, man. Like, ask for forgiveness. Be sincere about that. Keep going. Like you said in your video, man. Yeah.
You see, the Most High can. I don't want to say the Most High tempt you, but the Most High can make you go up.
Yeah,
You can do it.
Well, he'll put opportunity there, and whether you're gonna left or right, it's for you to choose. You know.
Yeah.
Remember, he gives us no man license to sin, but
That's
he will
the
put
spirit.
things in your path and say, well, are you going to step over
a
that
test,
one,
yeah.
or are you going to step over that
Or you're
one?
going to duck under that one. Yeah.
And that's where we have to be on our P's and Q's. Like, what's the outcome if I step over that one?
Satan-
What's the outcome? Yeah.
Satan wanders about as a lion trying to see who
That's
he will
right.
make about.
That's right.
The Most High knows your weakness. The Satan knows your weakness.
That's right.
And he'll keep you. My weakness is bullying. That's
And you know the scripture says, listen on my brother. You might overcome something, but it says that he departed for a season. So never rest on your knees thinking like, boy, yeah, I stop smoking now, I'll never get back into smoking. Then you'll start hanging around man them, and next you know, yeah, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, he
Back on
departs
it
for a
again.
season.
Remember, Satan is subtle.
Listen,
Yeah,
very.
He does things when you think that he wouldn't do it. That's when you'll.
Satan will make it seem as if you're not worthy of repentance.
That's right.
That's how
That's
he take
right.
you out.
That's
See
right.
that's the Satan can make you feel like you're not worthy of repentance. That's deep. That's what it said a just man falls 7 times. And you get it back up. 7 times maybe.
A number of times. Yeah.
You're always gonna go.
Yeah.
Always gonna go up. Always gonna go up.
But the difference is they don't stay down.
You don't thank you. You don't let Satan will try to
Exactly.
keep you down.
That's right.
Like I said that Satan taketh away that which you sown in his mind. Satan will try to take you out. That's why I said Satan desired to sift you out his feet. That's what Yahushua told Peter. You know?
And that's what Christianity does to you, because when we tell them to at least try and keep the commandments, they say, yeah, but if you break one, you break them all. Like, no option to
like
like,
a
well, let me
opt-out
at least
clause.
try and fail than not try at all. They rather not try and rely on grace than to try,
And come as you are
fail,
doctrine.
get back up.
Try.
Yeah.
At least you try. The Most High-
Christianity is a flipping failing religion, man. It makes you, turns you into failures, man.
It's
No.
Again, I'll say it all the time. As Christianity has to worship Satan. Man. That's what it is.
Let me say something. You said it's a failing religion.
Now, when I say failing, like, it makes you fail.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
puts a failing spirit in you, man. Like, I can't do.
It actually succeeds. It's a succeeding religion because what it was created to do is successfully done.
Yeah, it successfully does that, but for you now, it makes you fail.
Exactly.
Because
We say
instead
the
of
same
you
thing.
saying, like, this truth makes you know that, boy, you know what, I fucked up.
Exactly.
But you know,
Because
I'm
you have
still
a
going to try and
standard.
hopefully the most I might have some mercy on me.
That's right.
Christianity says, well, you know what, I'm going to be a thief. Because I was always a thief. Like, come
That's
on,
what I'm
man.
saying. Like subtly, Satan is working these different churches, man, to make our people do as thou
Destroy.
wilt.
You know what, I'm going to look. See how many Christian religions. Yasharala's got the paper with all the denominations.
Yeah.
I want to see if
And
there's
the
7 of them.
It might be. You know? Yeah, you're right.
Christianity is basically like a copy and
Might
paste
be.
of King Antiochus.
Say that again.
Christianity is basically like a copy and paste of King Antiochus.
That's right.
Because basically what they did at the
That's
time,
right.
they were saying, leave you alone, man. You know, everyone should come together.
Yes.
And what they did in Christianity, forget about the
That's
Old Testament law, let's all come together. Let all the heathen, let's all come together.
That's right.
So it's a copy and paste, man.
That's why they say you can eat pork because it's don't call something unclean that which I've made clean.
You know, everything is good, my brother. Nothing to be refused if it be received with thanksgiving and prayer.
No, but hear the thing though, yeah? Hear the thing, and I always stress this, yeah? Christianity preaches nothing to be refused
No, man.
but the law.
And
So,
they refuse the
refuse
law.
the law, but not the tithing bit of the law. You can keep that because I'm getting money off of
Or
that.
the jerk pork, you know, that seasoned prawns. Like, what do you mean?
I didn't know, but I'm
So
allergic to that.
basically like a bad business, isn't it?
Of course it is.
No, bad meaning bad.
The unholy
Yeah,
spirit.
bad meaning bad because of that. But yeah, it is.
the
It
unholy
is a bad business. But what I wanna bring out is that it is the most successful, with the exception of Islam, the most successful form or mechanism to keep our people down. Because for some reason, it tends to target our people more than any other people, and that's because of the spirit.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right, and because it's attached to our constitution, right? So what happens is they come with this successful doctrine, which is love everyone, everyone's invited, accept everything, don't hold yourself to a higher standard.
White
And what-
Christ does that.
Right, and what that does is allow us to be lukewarm.
When it just says we're going to lift up the standard on the high mountain.
That's right.
Which
Which is what you brought out earlier, yeah.
Shake the hand, you know.
When he's talking about the good cedar tree, the good tree that was planted in Mount Zion, that's what you're bringing out.
I was going to say, our people are the only people that will be fine with accepting a so-called white Jesus.
But you know what?
Colorism now.
Yeah,
See what that white Jesus does? Because the oppressor is white, you would always, to some extent, give them that love. You know, you always give them that forgiveness. Because that's the same, if I'm expecting a pink man to come and save me,
that's right.
and you're pink, then how can I really be
Right.
hated
And here
towards
we
you
go.
and still expect him to come and save me? You know what I'm saying?
What did King David say? It says,
Of psychology.
Yes, yes.
let's continue though. It says, therefore, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai HaMashal. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life,
that's right.
that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
That's right.
Right, so, entangled in the affairs of this life. What it says that the wicked, which is that sword, whose portion is in this life. So, that's an Psalms. Right, Psalm 17, verse 13, right? Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, right? From men which are thy hand. O Yahweh, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life.
That's right.
And it says the way they worded this is they slot it to the side, which means there's a life to come. Right? Right. See that? That's right. We're about to go there. The wicked, their portion is in this life. So are we supposed to join hand in hand with him? And when it says, you don't want to cut up the spoils with the wicked, man. It says
right.
divide the spoil with the proud.
That's right.
Our people want to divide the spoil with the proud, man. How so? Meaning, partake in this, man. Partake in Babylon. The Babylonian dream, the American dream, man. This system. But then it said what? From men which are thy hand, O Yahweh, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. That's right. So women are supposed to entangle our affairs. They say not be entangled in the affairs of this life. We're going to be separate, being holy.
That's right. Because when something is entangled, it means it's intertwined, or it's caught, or it's cleaving into.
Let me look that up.
Yeah, entangled.
Timothy chapter 2, verse 4. No man that warreth. Let me look at the word warreth. The word warreth means to make a military expedition, to lead soldiers to war or to battle. Spoken of a commander, to do military duty, be on active service.
That's right.
Be a soldier, to fight. So this is fighting, man. Fighting the good fight of faith. Because what we fight against, what we warring against, not flesh and blood,
No.
but spiritual
That's
wickedness
right.
in high
places. That's
So
right.
what we're doing is we're fighting against the evil, man, by coming out here, man. You understand? Hey, in Ezekiel it said, because ye have not gone into the gaps. I'm happy. Hold on.
Spectacle, you know? Spectacle to men to end.
I know.
You don't get it.
They never will. And that's why we're blessed. We're literally blessed to be in this truth. Because if not for the Spirit, the Al-Bashing our we'd just be like everybody else. And that's a scary thought.
So would never tell us what the way to live. Never.
It says in Ezekiel 13 verse 5, ye have not gone up into the gaps, right? Neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of Yahweh, right? Let me start from verse 4 then. O Israel, thy prophets are like the boxes in the deserts. Ye have not gone up into the gaps. So the prophets have not gone into the gaps, right? And the word gaps there is
Breaches.
right, breach, gap, bursting forth, broken wall.
That's right.
There's something else there. It says rapture, breach of a wall.
Yep.
Right, it says to stand in the breach, to repel the enemy,
That's right.
which would be the act of the bravest soldiers
That's right.
who would expose their lives to most imminent peril. So that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to expose ourselves to imminent peril. That's what sometimes when I'm preaching this word, I actually feel the embarrassment comes into me at times. When I first start, that demon of embarrassment comes on me. Because I'm by myself in it. So it's like, if I had brothers with me, I probably wouldn't feel that.
You'll have more stability here.
Exactly. Because it really is a spirit, man. Because when you walk, say if you're in the world, you're walking up and down and thinking, wow, I'm actually out here teaching these openly in front of all these people. That's embarrassing, but yet the spirit comes with me to do it anyway, man. So like we're literally exposing ourselves to what? Imminent peril.
That's right.
That's what I said, in the eyes of the unwise they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. But their hope is what? Full of immortality, man. To stand in the breach to repel the enemy. So really we're fighting against the delusions and the illusions of Babylon, man. We're breaking down strongholds.
That's right.
We see our people in peril because they've been deceived, man. We're trying to fight against all that deception. We're using the spiritual sword
Spiritual
to
weapon.
destroy all that lies, man.
Which cuts through the marrow, cuts through the bone,
Exactly.
cuts through the heart.
We will find these different demons.
That's right.
Because when you tell our people the truth, they hate us, man. But we gotta
Yeah,
keep
they
shining
literally
that light.
do. You're right. They literally do. They literally do.
They hate us, man. But we gotta keep marching. We gotta keep pushing.
We can't trim our ways.
We gotta keep going, man. Yeah. So let me go back to where is it? Right. back it says to no man that warreth in 2 Timothy 2 verse 4. No man that warreth entangling himself with the affairs of this life. So we done that, basically a military duty. So we're spiritual soldiers, man. A soldier might not want to do the duty, but he still has to do it anyway.
Because he's got men, he's got brothers that are relying on him. Right?
Exactly.
And his commander is relying on him to do the job.
There you go.
Right?
See what I'm saying?
So that's the order, it's a military order.
That's why I said it's our duty, we done what it's our duty to do. Because I was saying servants are warriors, man. Like Abraham, man, when he had his, I think it was 300 servants.
That's right.
That fought against the kings of
that's right.
Of the Elam, man. The Elam, was it 6 kings? Oh, was it? It was 6 kings, man. That Abraham went to fight. He took them by night.
That's
At
right.
night time, he went to fight against them with his 300 trained servants.
That's right.
That's us. We're them
Right.
servants.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? In season, out season.
That's right.
There's certain seasons that we like. I like teaching the summertime.
Yeah, definitely.
The sun gives me confidence.
That's right. That's right.
The rain and all that makes me miserable
That's right.
and everything like that. But still, you gotta keep going, man. You know what I'm
The
saying?
winter, the cold months.
There'll be times, man, where you feel like nothing's happening, man.
Yeah.
It's just like you're just every week teaching the same thing. Same thing, nothing's happening. Things aren't kicking off. I remember times during the years that I've been teaching that nothing was happening, man. For years, teaching the same thing, week after week. Nothing happening. But endure hardness, man. That's the hardness. And you feel good when the first lockdown comes. When the first lockdown comes, it's like, yes, it's done. It's
That's
finished.
it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's why we went hard, man.
Yeah.
But then, guess what? The lockdown lifted.
They lifted it.
Things went back to normal.
Yeah.
They were all like, oh my god. They got pissed, man. The lockdown come back again.
Coming the next one. It's like, okay.
So Satan is playing games, man.
The Lord is using that as an indicator to prepare.
That's right.
You know, but wearing down the people through constant lockdowns. To weary the people just to be conformative. Because they just want people to go back to normal.
Exactly.
They just want some normalcy. You know? Wear them down through constant lockdowns, and then people will eventually, they'll give it. They'll give it.
Just give it in.
They'll give it.
These people, they're going to say the chick.
Oh yeah.
Because through fear and unbelief. But through fear and unbelief, people say, oh, I'm not going to do something like that. Hey, what did they say?
Sure.
They're knocking from door to, they're going to start knocking from door to door to make sure you take the JEB, man.
Well, they best get the hell out of my door.
But they're saying that over there, Joe Schmo Biden.
Yeah. You're gonna force people to do it.
Joe Schmo Biden. When I look at that guy, he just looks like a mole.
But he's there's something not right with him. I think he's got mental health issues or something.
Yeah.
There's something not right with him.
That guy, Joe Schmo Biden. Joe Schmo Biden. You know? So so they're saying, yo, they're gonna start pressurizing people to take that thing, man.
They will.
Because like I said before, like my mom, because they sending you text messages.
Yeah, they sent me. I
NHS
just delete them, man. I don't even open them. I just delete them.
But they'll send you letters for your NHS, letters for your
Yeah, I've got a
mailbox.
couple of them too.
I've got a couple of them, man.
Yeah, I just bin them
stacked
too.
up, I've got them stacked up.
Yeah, I just bin them. I've bin them. I just bin them.
I got them. I don't even read them. I don't
Yeah, I
even,
just bin them. Yeah.
I already know what they're going to do.
Yeah. I just bin them.
Oh, the only letters that I have to read is the ones where they're fining me for something or government or pay. I have to read that. But the NHS thing, I ain't going to do that shit.
I just bin it.
But what they're doing is they're trying to wear you down. And then they're making life more inconvenient
That's right.
to live without you. They're going to start shutting things down, man. And centralizing everything to the point where you can only live life with it, man. You can't live life without it.
Which is the one world order or the
Basically.
yeah.
You can't, because they're trying to make everything so inconvenient. It's all about, they're bringing in this new world order in the guise of convenience. You know what I'm saying? It's more convenient to live life with 5G. It's more convenient to live life. You know, that's what I say with these that's the smartphones and bank Visa debit cards, paying through that. It's more convenient. It's convenient.
Contactless one too,
Exactly. It's more convenient to use smartphones and latest this and that. That's why they call it smart, because it's a smart thing to do. That's how they deceive the people. You know, that's what they call it a smart grid.
Well, I deal with dumb phones. I'm not on the smartphone.
Look at the brother.
I'm on the dumb phone. Yeah. I deal with the dumb phone, fam.
Yeah. I had that phone from time.
Yeah, man.
The only reason why I bought this thing is because I don't have laptop at my home. So I can't have internet.
You need to do
You gotta watch the videos, man. I had to watch videos.
I don't use the notebook. I'll read it. Say that to me again. I have like a little notebook. I don't use. I'll read it. A notebook? Yeah, like a notebook. It's kind of like a laptop, but I don't use it. So
That's okay, man. It's okay. The Lord got me.
I'll give it to you. I don't use it.
That's cool.
But yeah, cool. But I was gonna say that they're basically, you know how like in civilizations like you have the Babylonian, the Persian. Look at all humanity, yeah. All humanity, there's not been any like world global pandemic that everyone's taking a vaccine. But how come when this devil rules, now everyone in the whole world got to take a vaccine?
Exactly.
You know?
Because it's not about that. It's about the JV.
Yeah.
That's what they want. It's just a front. Like everything you see in society now is all a stumbling stone for what they really want to do. It's all bullshit. It's all fanatics and theatrics of what's going on, like the wars between India and China.
Exactly.
What's going on in the entertainment world, the technology, the media. All of this is all a smoke screen. It's all there to distract people from what they're really trying to usher in. They're subtly trying to usher in this new world order. So when the smoke clears, all of a sudden people they wake up and they're looking around and sort of saying, whoa, how did this world, now I've got to pay by a facial recognition. Because they're saying that now. Because you have to understand is that what they want to create is a virtual reality boarding system.
A matrix.
A virtual reality boarding system engineered by 5G, the Internet of Things.
Absolutely.
A surveillance system.
If you look at what they're doing in China and Japan, that illustrates what they have planned for us.
Oh my days, trust me.
Nuts. You see it?
Them groups, they are
man.
different crazy shit.
Even to get into your building, man, it's a camera and it's doing a thing in your face and
that's
nuts.
Because they're actually saying that they don't even need an actual CHIP.
You know they don't.
To track people. All they're trying to try and do, they can use facial recognition. Like you can walk into a store. The new world order pretty much, they want to make an automated service system. Where everything's done by automatic. Everything's automatically done. Like you can walk into a store, pick up an item, and just walk out the store without even having to pay for it. But
because they recognize and debits it from your email account or wherever account it is.
And they'll know it's
Bitcoin.
you. Because they say, oh, I know this anatomy, this man's eye structure, this is this man linked to his account, and digitally extract the money from your account. Your points, the digitalized points from your account, because they want to make everything digital. They want to digitalize everything by getting rid of cash. And once they digitalize everything, that's when the 5G can come online.
That's right.
That's when that 5G network. That's when they plug everything in.
They actually called it by the name in China, Skynet. That's when the Skynet gets activated.
See what I'm saying?
And the founder, the creator, he said he named it after Terminator. What? You know that Skynet in Terminator, when the AI went, what was the term? It actually started to think for itself. And it saw humans as the enemy.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
Skynet.
Because they want The end game is control.
Yep.
It's control.
Yep.
They want to control even the very thoughts, man,
Yeah.
of people. It's crazy at the things that this man is intending on doing. And that's why I say this man, the Most High needs to upset their devices, man. He needs to disappoint their enterprise. Because what this man
he
intends
will.
on doing, I'm telling you, this shit.
In 1 hour's time too. It would
This
take
shit-
an hour.
The shit this man plans on doing, like,
I know.
why do you think?
No.
Why do you think, yeah, that male sperm count has been deducted by 50%? That
It
is,
has, you know.
Yeah. A lot of
actually
men
has.
have become infertile, man, by 50%, and there's more women being born than men. Because there's something called population control.
Control, yeah.
I mean, they want to control the populace. They want to control the breeding. They want to decide who's born into the world, who dies.
That's right.
Esau's trying to play God, man.
And
He's trying to play God.
Also, when it came out in the movie called Children of Men, how
Yep.
it was tested about children,
Yeah.
You know, and in Children of Men, they had a weed that had like different kind of flavors.
Yeah.
And it hasn't come out that time.
Yeah,
they said
not
the same
then,
thing.
it didn't
They had
then, yeah.
weed that had flavors.
With what's his name? Steve Owen or something. Owen.
Yeah. So,
Say that again. What
The
are you talking about?
they
movie.
had a flavor change with the weed.
Yeah.
They
You
had
know
like-
marijuana.
They had a marijuana that was flavored.
Yeah.
And it hasn't come out
That's
that time.
before it came
Before
out.
it came out. And then now it's come out. You know?
One thing I want to add with that movie, could you remember there was one girl that actually did become pregnant? Could you remember?
Yeah.
It was a Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah? So,
They want to take a child.
and they wanted to take an exact.
I'm telling you, this man wants to he's harvesting organs.
Yep.
Well, that's
They're
what
doing that.
the Chinese is doing that. I mean,
Yeah,
Esau's
they are.
doing that too.
They are.
But flipping they wanted to make it a thing where no one can be born unless it's by their consent,
That's right.
and they can lock you out of the system, man.
That's right. That's
Because
the
when they
eugenics.
digitalize everything, they monitor your every move. They
That's
monitor
right.
everything you do. They put a price on every move you make. Like if you open up the fridge, they take points off of your money. For
That's
them.
right. That's
If
right.
you put on a
That's right.
toaster,
That's
you
right.
take a point. You gotta literally pay to live.
That's exactly what it is.
You gotta pay to live.
That's exactly what it is.
That's what they were saying years ago that they want to pay. They want to tax you for breathing air, man. Can you imagine?
Well, they did it. But they
Can you
did it in
imagine?
reverse. So they said, okay, we can't charge them for air, so we charge them for carbon. Which
you
is carbon
imagine?
monoxide or dioxide.
This man's the devil.
And water as well, yeah.
This man's the
Which
devil.
should be free.
Sky. That's what I'm trying to say. They're trying to put everybody
Yeah.
into
Well, yeah,
a virtual reality, man. Because digitalized currency, that's virtual reality. That's not even
Yeah,
real. That's not
exactly.
that's just digital. That's not real money.
No, it's fake.
Real money is gold,
silver.
slaves,
Or good.
for women, man.
Exactly.
That's real,
Currency. But you
That's
can trade
real
that. You
currency.
can do something with that.
actual substance, man. Things that you can hold, things that's
Exactly.
of value.
Exactly.
But digital, that's not real money, man. That's
It's
virtual
a
reality
concept.
life.
It's just an idea.
See, that's virtual reality. That's not real life.
No.
See, that's Esau and his deception.
That's right.
Deceiving, and then he'll make a new world order and then delete our knowledge of the world that we knew before.
But that's
try to
happening,
make it-
that's
try to
happening
make-
right in front of our
And then
face.
try to make it look like this whole virtual reality world that we're living in was always the case.
Yeah.
Because he's the devil, man. He'll try and delete the shit that we knew before, like the world, because he doesn't want people trying to make the virtual reality world go back to the way it was before, like
That's
how we're
right.
in right now.
That's right.
So he's gonna try and delete
The knowledge.
the knowledge
Former thing. Yeah.
to make
Of
people
the
think
ancient days.
that this whole virtual reality, digitalized world, this is always
This is it.
the world
This is
exists
how it
ever since
always
the beginning
been,
of
yeah.
time. Esau's the devil, man.
That's why they do Steve Jobs, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because he wanted to just bring out the product once and for all.
Absolutely.
You talking about?
Steve Jobs, the Apple creator.
Steve Jobs, yes, Steve Jobs. He's the
You know
How do you
Apple
spell his
computer
name?
and Apple phone? Yeah. So he was the designer.
What had he spell the second name?
J-O, like Joe, but J-O-B with an S on the end?
Jobs.
Yeah. Steve Jobs.
I'll look it up.
But basically, the point is that he wants, like, he's to make the phones, right? The iPhone phones, right? And then basically we wanted to bring it all at once.
Just make a complete phone, man.
Yeah, but then they killed them because the thing is, if you make a phone, right, all at once,
You don't need to
then
update.
you don't need to update certain
product.
things on it.
Yeah.
So what they did was they killed them and they started to make iPhone 1, iPhone 2, iPhone 3, 4, 5 to make more money.
Exactly.
So wait a minute. So say it again, because I'm slow.
If you can explain.
All right. Basically, Steve Jobs designed an Apple iPhone that was basically, you know, like when you get an iPhone now, all the features and products and everything on it. It was basically like that, and he wanted to release it like that. So what they did now, they took him out and then they brought it in stages. So when you buy the iPhone 1, when you get the iPhone 2, that's doing something that the iPhone 1 can do, and then the 3 and the 4. But the one he wanted to bring out
was like the
doing
final product,
everything.
the final
Yeah, it was
product.
the final product.
But they wanted to make money.
Exactly.
So they took his
Exactly.
idea. They took his idea,
There you
and then
go.
they
And they took him out and
They
took his idea.
capitalized off of
They did the same thing with Tesla too.
Tesla.
So you know, you ever heard of Tesla, the car?
Yeah,
By
yeah.
Musk? What's his name? Elon Musk. There was actually a man actually called Nicholas Tesla, and he had inventions. And this is in the 18th century, the 1900s. He had inventions that they're using now. So they had cars then, you know, the early car. He created an early car that didn't need gas to drive. It was plucking the energy out of the air, and it was driving at speeds of something like 40 or 50 miles an hour, right? He was beaming energy from one, you know, like what they're doing now, with from one post I think it was from Boston, Connecticut to New York. He was beaming energy without wires. This is in the 19th century he was doing that, and they took him out. Allegedly his house burnt down, and all his inventions, somebody took them, and they're using them now. But they're doing it gradually. So this is something that we've been doing.
If it makes sense,
It makes money, so it makes sense to them.
because you have to understand, there's a way they want everything to go. When
Exactly.
I say they, I'm talking about the global elite.
Exactly.
The Rockefellers,
Exactly.
the Rothschilds, them.
Exactly.
These bankers, man.
Exactly.
They have an agenda,
That's right.
and they don't want anybody to come in and fuck that up,
Yeah, exactly.
fuck their shit up. And so they'll get rid of you, man. So they want things to go a certain way, and this is why I tell you got certain brothers that they're concerned about the fate of our people, and they're saying that they want the black men to come together
And in unity, and let's build up the
Build,
community.
thank you.
And let's build, and let's join
Yeah.
this, and join that.
Thank you.
But they don't understand
They don't
that we have to
understand, yeah.
destroy this, wherever this is. This thing needs to go.
But
We can't cleave onto this.
what I'm trying to say is that they want that, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to tell them is that, listen, the powers that be don't care about what you want.
No, they don't.
They want what they want,
Exactly.
which is their
Their
New World Order.
kingdom. Yeah.
And they want everyone to be chipped, right? There's some experts that say that they don't need the CHAIP because they can just deduct your money through your facial recognition.
Yeah, they
or
can do
whatever.
that.
They can do it
Yeah,
through
they
the
can
5G
do that.
and
Yeah.
everything.
They're doing that in China.
But the scriptures say that there will be a device that we put into people's hands. So we can run that topic.
That's right.
Because Revelation chapter
That's right.
13. We didn't go back. I should have brought that chip. They said Revelation chapter 13, verse 15, right? Let me start from verse 13.
Right.
And he doeth great wonders. No. It's start from verse 12.
That's
and he
right.
exerciseth all the power of the
The
first
first
beast
beast.
before him, and causeth the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. So what's that deadly wound? That's talking about Rome.
The Roman Empire.
Rome received a deadly wound.
That's right.
Okay, and that's why it became known as the Holy Roman Empire. Because another nation of people was sitting in authority, which was us. Which is why it was called that period up
Dark
until
Age.
the Renaissance period.
That's right.
It's called the Dark Ages.
That's right.
Because dark-skinned individuals was ruling in Europe, which is
That's
us.
right. That's right.
Now, it said that they caused it and he exercised all the power of the first beast, which is the Roman Empire.
That's right.
This system here is exercising the power of ancient Rome.
That's right.
Even like, how can I say it?
Every wound healed.
Huh?
Every wound was basically healed.
Right,
it
but
was,
I'm trying to use examples of how this place is like Rome.
It's like
they use
Amsterdam.
the symbol of the eagle.
The symbol of the eagle, that's one. The legal system or the structure of it, that's two. The political system or the structure of it,
Right.
that's three. The architecture, that's four. And also, in the way that they write their laws, the ancient laws, they use Latin, which
Right.
also is the phraseology of the Edomite.
The numerology, man. The
That's right.
numerology.
And
There's certain
exactly.
clocks that have that
The
Latin.
Roman numerology. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this place is Rome. Everyone knows this, man. That's why they have a Senate.
That's right. That's right.
Two Labour
That's
parties,
right.
just
That's
like
right.
in ancient Rome.
That's right. That's right.
What was Rome known for? Certain deities, certain spiritual gods.
That's right.
Like Bacchus or
Bacchus is one. Janus is one.
right.
Is it Aphrodite?
Yeah, Aphrodite, Queen of Heaven.
The Queen of Heaven.
That's where he goes back to ancient Babylon. Babel.
Well, quite a lot of them do actually. Now that you mention it.
Yeah.
So a lot of those ancient deities, like Baal, like
It's all this.
it's all the same,
yeah.
just different names. But when you dig under the surface, it's the same thing, and that's why it calls it Babylon too.
Babylon, right. It's the
Because-
city of confusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this place is likened unto Rome.
That's
The
right.
Roman Empire.
That's right.
Okay? The Roman Empire, man. This is it. This is the Roman Empire all over again. These are people, man, engaging in the same practices that were practiced
That's right.
during ancient Rome.
That's right.
Like when you go into drunkenness and revelings,
And revelry.
when you go into it, that's revelings is in honor to Bacchus.
Absolutely.
And people would parade to the streets half drunken and
and
have
lewd and having
behavior,
orgies and stuff like that.
orgies,
yes.
right, in honor to Bacchus.
Exactly.
Which is a Roman deity, a god of wine and
And
drunkenness.
revelry, yes.
Okay? And that all happened in ancient Rome.
That's right.
And I believe in Greece too.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
So, and that's what's happening right now. If you go on a Friday night, or whatever day of the week, but mainly Friday night, Saturday night, that's what people do, man.
That's what they do.
Revelry, drunkenness.
That's what they do.
So in the same place, so let me read it. It says, and he exercised of all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast. So our people, not unbeknown, is really worshipping the Roman Empire.
Exactly.
And the word worship doesn't necessarily mean, again, to get down on your knees and to
No,
prostrate
no, no,
yourself.
no, no.
It means to hold in high regard and to hold in high respect.
And to cleave unto.
Right. So our people is holding this place in high regard.
In
man.
high esteem, yeah.
They will fight to protect.
They do
This
fight to
system,
protect
man.
it. They do.
They will get angry at you, man, if you rebuke their way of life, their Roman way of life. They will get mad at you. They'll phone police. You know what I'm saying? They will fight to defend you. What do you think the uproars of the people of the world are about, man? People are fighting to defend their normal Roman way of life because they're bringing in a new way of life.
Exactly.
By saying people, they gotta take the face masks and the JAB. People are fighting, they're marching, they're protesting to protect their Roman way of life, their Roman freedoms, man.
Yep.
The Roman free speech.
Yep.
I'm sorry, the free speech, they listen to what the beast tells them to do. See? That's their God, man. That's who they worship, you know?
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Because what's happening is this new world order is restricting people's freedoms. And it's becoming like a dictator state.
It is.
A police state.
It is.
You understand?
It is a police state.
Yeah, it's a police state. Martial law.
Martial law. It actually is
warlike
right
law,
now.
because people are seen as the enemy, as the brother was saying. Martial law, meaning warlike law.
Exactly.
Look at the word martial law. meaning the government is declaring war on the people. But they've been doing that ever since, man.
They've been
When
well,
they've been
doing it
genetically
ever since.
modifying your food
Yeah.
and spraying chemtrails in the air,
That's right. That's right.
they've been
that's
declaring
right.
war on the people for a long time.
That's
It's
right.
like declaring war doesn't necessarily mean outrightly
No.
sending troops to kill the
No,
enemy.
no.
You could a genetic war,
Absolutely.
right? War using education.
Absolutely.
Educating your
Which is a
targeting your
mental
kids.
war or philosophical war.
It's a war.
It
We're
is
in
a
the
war.
middle of a war.
Because our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Right.
So if a lack of knowledge can destroy a people, that means that they are at war.
Thank you.
That's
Making people deliberately ignorant.
That means that
Dumbing
they are
them
at war.
down.
That's right.
Dumbing them down, man.
And
You know what
not
I'm
just dumbing you down in terms of knowledge, but also in terms of your morality or your stability, which is the knowledge of the scripture.
Making our people stupid. Putting estrogen in the shampoo
That's
products and the cream products.
right. In the water. That's right.
Effeminizing the men.
That's right.
Making the women masculine. That's how
right.
Esau wise, man. He's the serpent. A serpent is a creature of wisdom.
That's
So
right.
this man has
you're right.
invented different ways to make war with the saints and to wear them down.
Satire, yeah.
Esau knows as soon as he gets the Israelites to go up, his rulership is going to continue.
It's in Jude 5.
Yeah. So he's thinking like, look, man, let me get these guys to go up so my rulership can continue.
There you go.
And this man had a long rule, man. And this short season is seemed like a long while.
That's right. And indirectly it's in Numbers 2. So when you read Numbers 23 and 24, indirectly, that's what Balak showed Balaam. Indirectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was reading that the other night.
And that's what caused the incident with Phineas. So that's in Numbers 25. So that's what caused that, because one of the Ashala was bringing in, I think it was a Moabite woman, into the congregation in a tent in front of the whole congregation.
I was
That's how Numbers 25.
a Midianite woman.
Oh, Midianite, yeah, Midianite, right. Midianite woman, yeah.
And I've been Finney has
He had a javelin.
he had a javelin and
And
he thrust them through.
Both of them threw with one thrust.
And because we were joined to their women and we were worshiping
And their
their
idols.
idols.
That's right.
When you actually read that chapter.
That's
Numbers.
right. And he staved up a plague too, because
Yeah.
the Most High put a plague on us for that.
And Saul brought an Edomite to the assembly.
You know what? I was reading that last night, and that, oh man, I tell you.
Yeah. But anyway, let's get this. It says, and causeth the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed. Right. So that's that. The first beastly kingdom. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
Right.
That's the atomic bomb, man.
That's right.
Atomic bombs, nuclear missiles,
Nuclear missiles.
Satan 2,
I just about to bring that out. Satan 1 and 2.
Satan 1 and 2.
That's
exactly.
right.
And the Most High gave them that wisdom to create that.
What
Behold,
was
I
it?
created the waster to destroy.
5 nuclear heads coming out of the head of one.
One. Just of one of them.
That can be guided.
Just be guided. And they can control it to avoid the Americans' nuclear
The
weapon
defense system, yeah.
system. So that's how it says in Joel how they shall not break rank or whatever. The
Yeah,
Most
yeah,
High's
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
put
yeah,
in the
the
minds
powers,
of
yeah.
them different Russian engineer people to guide the missiles to their target. Man.
That's right.
So yeah, so the Most High has given Esau this technology, and that's their miracles that make fire come down from heaven, fire
That's
and
right.
brimstone
That's
in
right.
the sight of men. Hiroshima and Nagasaki, that's pretty much the pinnacle of Esau's power, man.
That's right.
In America, the American Edomites, when they made the whole earth to tremble, man.
That's right. That's
Because
right.
it's him that weakened the nations.
That's right. That's right.
But now these other nations are acquiring even more advanced technology
That's right.
than the American Edomites. Now China's is threatening America, saying, listen, we're confident that we can take on America.
To be honest,
They're letting America know.
To be honest, I think they can, because what America did, because of their greed, is that they sent a lot of their production into China because it was cheaper. And also, early on, they were sending drones to China, and they shot down a couple of them, and they reverse engineer the technology. And then also, what the Chinese are very good at is miniaturizing. So they can miniaturize anything, and that enables them to put more stuff into, let's say, a drone or whatever. So as a result of that, I reckon they can.
So see, the Most High, he's raised up these nations.
That's right.
That's why I said he mastereth the host of the battle.
That's right.
He mastereth the host.
Put the trick back.
Hold on. Let me. I want to get that because we be jumping around.
Sorry, that's me, man. Sorry.
No, it's cool. That's the spirit. It's Jeremiah 13. Hold on. Let me get Isaiah 13. Isaiah 13 verse 4. Look on the word mustard. Let me read the verse. It says, Isaiah 13 verse 4. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. Yahweh of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. And look at the word muster. I've always been looking to look up this word. It means
like gathered together.
Yeah, to attend to, muster, number, reckon, visit, punish, appoint, look after, care for.
And it's a military term too.
To muster, call up.
That's right.
Even command is the military.
It is. It is. You're right. It
To
is.
be appointed. Right? Appoint and oversee. To commit in trust, commit for care. Be caused to miss. To miss. Be called to account. I think the one that is there is to muster or call up.
Exactly.
The Most High's calling up the host of the battle.
Yeah. Because in the military, when you muster the troops, they get the horn or whatever they call, and it's like calling the troops. So yeah.
And really, the Lord is. It says to attend to muster.
To muster the
number.
troops. That's right.
To punish. Because the
That's
Lord is going
right.
to punish the host of the battle.
That's right.
That's why he's gathering together.
Which is the forces of the battle. Or the troops.
Why? Because Yahweh Shai is going to visit them. He's going to come from the east into the west.
That's right.
Because Yahweh Shai is going to appear in the east first to destroy their different militaries.
That's
man.
right.
Because they're all going to come together to fight against Yahweh Shai. So the Lord is going to punish them. He's gathering them together to punish them.
That's right.
Right? So it says to pay attention to, observe, to attend to seek, look about for. Right? To pass in review, muster, number. The Lord is numbering the host of the battle. And the host, look at the word host. The word host. The word there is that which goes forth. The word host means that which goes forth. Army, war, warfare, host, army, organized army. It can also mean host of angels.
Right. Which is true.
Because it says the Lord of hosts, or the Lord of angels.
That's right. That's right.
Of whole creation. War, warfare, service, or go out to war. So pretty much the Lord musters or numbers the armies of the battle, man. That's what he's doing. He's bringing forward the armies of the nations are gathered together. That's right. So going back to Revelations where it said that you got a piece of it.
No, I'm just following along with.
This is Revelation 13 and verse 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he make a fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. So I'm looking up these words right now.
Airplanes that drop bombs. It's planes that drop bombs.
Yeah. They showed you that in that movie Wolverine.
Yeah, exactly.
Wolverine was in Japan.
Yeah.
And he was saving one guy, he put him in the hole.
Yeah. That basically was Nagasaki and Hiroshima, so he was in one of those.
Exactly.
And then go back to NATO, they have the North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
That's right.
Got their
That's right.
airplanes that make fire come down from heaven.
That's right. And I'll tell you something for free. One of those planes, so the first one, so it was Nagasaki and Hiroshima. I'm not sure which was which, but the first one, they used a pilot. And when he dropped the bomb and he saw the devastation and he went back and he told them what the hell happened, they were shook. The second one, they used a remote controlled plane.
Right.
We're talking about in World War II. They had remote controlled planes.
What do they have now?
You see that? But now, because what was the name of the bomb? It's Little Boy or Fat Man.
That's
or
right,
something
that's right.
The name of the
That's
bomb,
right,
the atomic
that's
bombs.
right.
And the atomic bombs are powerful, man.
Yeah.
But the atomic bombs are nothing compared
Nah.
to
What they
the
got
missile,
now,
the
man, I'm telling you.
intercontinental
What they
ballistic
got
missiles
now,
that they
man.
have now. The Icbm'S. And Satan 2, it's not that they have one missile with Satan 2.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a brand given to a certain type of missile. So there's more of them.
Yeah.
What, man?
It's like 200 million missiles going to hit America.
That's why I said the earth shall shake, man.
And you may have to multiply that by 5.
Oh my days. That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised that this earth is still going to be in existence, man. By the time the Lord got done with this place, man.
But they've been stockpiling weapons from since 1940s, 1950s.
Oh my gosh.
So we're in 2021. They've never stopped building them, you know.
Yeah. They've been building them since building them.
Exactly.
Let me get a piece. Hold on. This is Ecclesiastes here. Ecclesiastes chapter, I believe it's 7. Yeah, 7 verse 29. Lo, this only have I found, that the Most High have made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions. Right. Now I looked up the word wonders in Revelation 13 verse 13. It says, and he doeth great wonders. And he, who's he?
So
The serpent, man.
Yeah. The man
So
of
he is
perdition.
talking about a man.
Yeah,
A man of sin.
that's right.
The son of perdition.
The wicked.
Or he that's coming out after the working of Satan.
That's right.
Now the word wonder means in the Greek is Samion, right? Which means a sign, mark, token. That by which a person or a thing is distinguished from others and is known.
Wow. Is that in the Greek?
Yeah.
It's got similar meaning in Hebrew. Because if it was Shamayawan or Shammai.
Wonders.
Oh, okay.
It's wonders.
No, but you said a Greek word, didn't it? What was the Greek word you said?
Samion.
Right, and then you was explaining what it meant.
Yeah.
So in the Hebrew, Shamayawan or Shammai has a similar meaning because it's name, renown, not just his name, but what he's done.
Yeah.
So like
Ash-
Yahweh is the God of,
Ash-
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He said, again it says a sign, prodigy. Like I said, we're looking at the word wonders in the Greek.
That's right.
A sign, prodigy, or portent, i.e. an unusual occurrence,
That's right.
transcending the common course of nature.
Wow.
So these missiles is an unusual occurrence, transcending the common course of nature, because these weapons is out of, like when the prophets saw these missiles, man, they were like, they called them arrows, man.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, what did Ezra say? Woe is me.
Exactly, yeah.
What should I do when these days come? Because he was talking about how the arrow that would be shot into the ends of the earth. And then he said, the plague that is sent shall not draw back. The arrow was shot of a mighty archer. And he said, woe is me.
and also
Because Ezra saw the destruction.
Exactly.
That's why I said that word. Again, it says the missile is what? transcending the common course of nature, man. So what was you gonna say?
I was going to say that it goes back to what you were saying about hosts, you know, that those missiles are part of the Most High's arms, you know, going back to the hosts.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Transcending the common course of nature, because nobody back in ancient times would have thought a weapon of mass destruction.
Exactly.
Can you imagine that? That's why this man is deaf, man. He's deaf. The scriptures say that he is as deaf and cannot be satisfied. Guns wasn't enough for him. Now his man's got to create a missile that can is incontinental. That can go from one continent to the next.
To the other, yeah.
And literally destroy all life.
You're good?
Yeah, man. Good.
Yes, I tell you, the brethren, brethren always up on the corner with the music.
Yeah.
Years him out there, always play the music.
Yeah.
He might tell me about the football yesterday, innit?
Yeah.
How they play with the black youth, them. You understand? Right?
Yeah.
And I try to show him, say, listen, man, that's why you see when the Israelites them come out here, if you listen to them, because that they might try to do, they might try to wake we up.
Basically.
You understand?
There's
They
nothing
might try to
like
wake
I
up.
am.
Come on, man. No, not with that, man. Please.
They might try to wake we up.
Yeah.
We are trying to wake up with people.
That's right.
You understand?
That's the most important thing.
Right? Because guess what
people
now?
are sleeping.
Guess what now? I'm not the football enough. From long time I leave the football. I leave the football scene because I see the racism for your start. Even before I come in the truth. I see the racism for your start. From the days of Ian Wright, you know the boy them, man. Johnny Barnes, them always have him on the bench.
That's right.
You understand? Sit down
That's right.
until they want the glory. They want to try to take the glory in a football game without black players. But then when things get rough, now they try to bring them on
And
with
then
20
they
minutes to
blame
go.
them.
Like, you understand what I'm saying? And that same
That
tactics
same
last
tactic.
night.
Exactly.
Because even though I never watch the game, you say the three black youth them come on in the extra time or the last part of the game. Right?
I wasn't watching it, so I don't even know. I wasn't watching
I don't watch it. I never watch it. You understand what I'm saying? But I had to just take a peek because I knew what was gonna go down.
Yeah, exactly.
And I even said it to my missus before I even found out the news.
That's the spirit of prophecy.
I said it to my missus. I said, watch them. I gonna play black people now. And then I wake up the next morning and I said, you know what? Let me just Google and see what happened. Then I just say, yeah. You understand?
Yeah.
They might attack the tree youth them. You get me? Right? Just go to show. Listen, Ezekiel 35 verses 5, a perpetual hate. They cannot help it, man. And our people need to realize that.
They need to realize
right?
that.
Even within the football scene. Because I was even thinking Psalms 137. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? You know when me I talk, man. Where it say entertain us, man. Carry us away and require of us. Yeah.
Requires of a song.
Yeah. They want us to entertain them.
That's right.
That's them Sambo niggas. Them Sambo.
You understand what I'm saying? Right? But guess what? If we never give them a song,
That's right.
if we never give them a song,
That's
I
right.
saw them deal with.
Sambo guy, bro.
You understand what I'm saying?
That shows you that no matter how much you try to assimilate with them, you're always gonna be seen as a nigga.
You're
That's
always going to be seen as a nigga, man.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter
That's what I'm saying. We gotta depart from them. We gotta depart from this the spirit of this place, man. We gotta come into this. This is the only hope for our people. Our people think there's hope in joining hands with the wicked. But they don't realize that they will not go unpunished.
You will not go unpunished. You understand? But like I said, the sad thing about it now is, like I said, I stopped watching football years ago.
So did I.
Because I used to follow Arsenal as a youth growing up. You understand what I'm saying? But then I said to myself, this thing is a racist thing. Plus, this is before I come in the truth. You get me? Well, I've always been God-fearing. But before I come in the real truth.
That's
But
right.
it's like, and then I'm saying to myself, I'm saying to myself, well, hold on there. I was a man, a man score a goal, and you allow the next man to come slap you on the backside. You're going to get so you're getting so happy, so celebrated. You allow the next man to come slap you on the backside.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Right?
That's what it is.
saw
So I'm
the
saying
match.
all them things I said, nah man, allow that thing there.
That's their customs. Those are their
based on
customs.
a gladiator spirit.
The Greek,
That's that Greek
Roman.
Roman, that Greco-Roman spirit, man.
Exactly.
And our people are engaging. Our people was into that shit.
That's right.
Our people was into being naked.
That's
the
right.
gyms, running naked. They showed that in the ancient Greek pottery. Our
Exactly.
people doing our discus
Yes,
naked.
discus.
It's in Maccabees, man.
It
The
is in the
apocryphal.
Maccabees, yeah.
Our people was born into that shit.
Exactly. So this is what I'm saying. The sad thing about it now,